Cool. Oh, I gotta turn it to video. Coach, what's on your heart right now? That's what's on your heart right now?
I'm really, really proud of this group. Ian just reminded me, I sent him a text the other night, and I was like, we're so close. I'm just really sick and tired of being close. And our group has just stayed with it. They haven't quit. You go 0-4 to start. You're on the road against Wisconsin, who's 3-1. You find a way to dig it out. Come home against a team that's in the top 25 and go down to 8. Mads goes back-to-back. We get a couple stops. Excuse me. We get a couple stops. Tara gets to the rim, send the game in overtime, and then Tara kind of took over there for a minute. But just gritty effort by our group. And I'm just like, that's it. Like, I'm just so proud of them because we've seen it. And, like, you think about the Purdue-Fort Wayne loss, the Central Michigan loss, the Michigan loss, at Kentucky, here against Ohio State. The progress that we've seen in practice, now it's starting to show. I think our kids, they believe, and I think we talked about it last game against Ohio State. It was just all a matter of having confidence and being sure of it, and I think they bought into the game plan today. Just really proud of them.
Lana McCarthy, I mean, you mentioned it post-game in the interview, but her defense in addition to the double-double tonight, what do you want people to know about,
what she did today?
What she gave to the game today? Yeah.
People are going to see the 14 points, the 12 rebounds, the 3 blocks, but it was her ball screen coverage was as good as I've seen it. And I thought she was able to really carry the ball until the guard got back into play. And then the way she talked on the defensive end, calling out their chin cuts, calling out their Princeton motion, carrying things when our guards missed it and really, really clogging it up there. But then her ability to get back up and kind of contain a ball screen as well as she could. She was elite. And then I think Tara did a really good job. It started the first half or the second half. They started just running some high on ball screens with Sellers and they're big. And Tara was doing exactly what we told her to do. And Lana did a good job of having Tara fly off to the post and Lana just contained and made Sellers shoot some tough shots, and we got some misses. Just next level from number 35.
Madison gets hot to break the record, and then berserker mode. It felt like from Tara. I mean, to see not only a record to be broken, but to have it happen in the fashion that it did from your two kids like that.
Yeah. We write notes to everybody, and I drew Mad's name today, and it was all about her breaking a record, but making sure we got the win too. And Mads can tell you the record is probably great, and she'll look back one day and see her name on top of the books. But it was more important about finding a way to get Purdue to win. And we ran a little set play, got her off a pin down. She shot it, knocked it down, and then came off a ball screen right away and shot it, knocked it down, and cut it to 2 right away. So just some clutch plays, and then down the stretch. We were down to call timeout, and our ability to take. We hadn't even ran that action in practice, but our ability to and this is how I know we're getting better, because I was able to draw something up that they hadn't seen, and Tara was able to get the pitch back from Mads and get downhill and get us an and one. Would love to finish in regulation, but 44 is a flair for she loves the dramatic. So and then in the fourth quarter, this just kind of took over there.
All right, Coach, last question out of me. You've hinted at this in previous interviews, but the mindset of this team, you mentioned your sports psychologist, Brittany Oliver, and having this team prepared for these moments. How impactful has her role been off the court and,
Yeah.
setting up a moment like this to get the result today?
Yeah, Britt's great for us. She works a lot with our kids one-on-one, whatever it is that they need. But then she does a lot of group stuff with our group, and it's really them going to her and helping us, helping them find a way to kind of get to know each other, what makes each other tick, and when the pressure's on, what's going to be the right thing to say, what's going to be the wrong thing to say, and she's been very valuable to our ball club, and our kids have bought into that. Sometimes I think in today's world, young people can kind of shy away from the sports psychologist, but our group has really bought into it, making sure, obviously, we got to take care of our physical health, but our mental health as well, and Brittany has done a great job of making sure we're always ready to go.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thanks, Ethan.
Did you get a bath or shower?
Yeah.
I thought we looked wet.
I thought Mads wasn't in there yet, so I thought we made a deal with the team to just go after Mads, but that flipped immediately as she went after me. But I think both of us took a big bath. But I'm so proud of that kid. Yeah, she deserves it. She gives us everything she wants, and those of everybody who was around the program or was here and watched kind of the end of her career not go the way it should have gone. For her to come back and have this moment here, it couldn't happen to a better human being.
Athletes, not just basketball players, but athletes like Tara, she misses a free throw at the end that could potentially win the game.
Yep.
But why didn't that affect her in overtime?
Yeah, well, Tara's the most confident person on our ball club, so one missed shot's not going to deter that kid at all. And I think let me get it back. Let me find a way. We talk about we're going to make mistakes, but it's always next play mentality. And Tara was huge. The pull up was the little 10-footer when they just kept backing up, and then we got her on a high on ball. They stayed tight with Mads and went under, and the kid just wants to win, and it's a shot you're always like, can we get a better one? But Tara has just kind of been a gamer and decided in the moment she's going to take over.
Changed your starting lineup going into Wisconsin, kept it today.
Yep.
What has that starting lineup given you? But also, what the players that moved to the bench, what have they given you now in reserve role?
Yeah, and we talked to him like Ela and Kiki and Lana. Really, it was more about like, let's try to figure out a way to start this thing the right way. Everybody's still going to play. Everybody's going to get their opportunities. Lana she's been really, really good off the bench, and KP was solid to start the game. She really was. Something about Kenna and Naya, they're just always in the right spots. And the importance of starting games. Kenna's, her IQ kind of helps us out there to start the game. Then we got to thinking about it. Like, if we're going to pound the ball into KP, Tara always goes 100 miles an hour to start the game. Kiki and Ela don't get those touches, so we're just kind of running them up and down the floor without them getting the looks that they probably deserve. Now, when Lana comes in, Lana can be the great screener that she is, and we can do a better job of finding those guys. And I thought Ela and Kiki were good. They both missed some shots that I know that they're going to make for us, but both took it fine. Like, it's all about Purdue winning, and let's find a way to get it done. Naya was special at Wisconsin. Kenna goes 3 for 3, from 3, and Kenna made a huge one tonight for us. But that Kenna's just always in the right spot for us on both ends of the floor.
These last 2 wins, what can this do for this team, or what do you want to see these last 2 wins do for this team as you get a little bit deeper into the Big Ten season?
Yeah, just keep believing and like I said before, like, just keep fighting, no quit. Obviously the wins are great, but like, we understand that we're not close to where we think we can be. And so we've got to keep coming to work, showing up in the training room, showing up in the weight room with Chaz, and making sure we're putting ourselves in the best spot. But now it's just good to see them have a win, right? Like, get a couple under your belt, feel good about it, I can say it until I'm blue in the face that they belong here, that they can play and can compete in the Big Ten, but to see them figure out how to get it done, I mean, that's all them, right? Like that, they're the ones out there making the plays, and it's good to see it happen. Thanks, guys.